Why pay for 8 hours if you only need 5? Hourly pricing makes your budget work harder and your day feel stress-free.
I had already been working on hourly rates over time, and it was hard to convince some folks into that. But when COVID hit, I'd already been doing shorter time weddings. People immediately understood exactly what I was selling.
Want to see how it could work for your wedding? Watch now.
Tell us about something that has changed in your business practices post-COVID that maybe can, not necessarily COVID related, but that has happened because of COVID that now give your client a better opportunity with you as a business person.
You know what's funny? I think I actually was prepared for COVID before COVID was a thing. What's different about me and what was actually difficult pre-COVID for me to try to describe to folks was that I charge at an hourly rate. So I don't really have packages because a lot of my clients would sometimes have a 5-hour wedding or a 12-hour South Asian wedding or a 2-hour elopement. And so my clients range so much on time that 1, 2, or 3 package just never quite fit them. And so I had already been working on hourly rates over time. And it was hard to convince some folks into that because they wanted to pick the 1, 2, or 3 option. But when COVID hit and I had already been doing elopements, I had already been doing shorter time weddings, people immediately understood exactly what I was selling. And I already had the portfolio of my clients who had been doing that. And a lot of them were actually really non-traditional, which I appreciated. Didn't always fit the white dress perspective or had shorter dresses or had just pantsuit, all the different were my clients, some of my clients pre-COVID. And then when we folded into COVID, I was like, I've been doing this this whole time. Whereas a lot of people had to pivot. A lot of photographers had to figure out how to break up their packages for an elopement. And so being hourly helped me so much during COVID, and it actually strengthened my reason on why I keep that up. But also because, again, like we said, sometimes there is a ceremony and a reception and et cetera, but that could be a whole 2 hours because we learned that during COVID too, right? We did that in a much shorter time span, or sometimes that could be 8 hours and that's fine. But having that hourly rate previously and folding that into COVID was probably in hindsight, the best decision I made.
Fantastic. And then it already helps your client see another way of pricing that would be beneficial to them.
Totally.
That's
right.
great.
It's very uncommon. It was really uncommon before, but now I think people get it.
Yeah. For instance, pre-COVID, if I had to do a design consultation with a client and they couldn't come or their coordinator was too far away and stuff, and I would suggest that we can do a video conference, they would be like, no, I need to be there. I need to feel it. I need to touch it. It's not the same. No. And they would rail against doing it by video. Well, you know what happened there.
Yep.
No, that's the only way of doing it. So I understand what you're saying, but that is great for you because you didn't have to figure it out during COVID. You were ready to go with your clients. That's wonderful. Fantastic.